What can we change in the match when the game's going on to change the outcome of the match? This is one of the things I like to do. Welcome back to the channel, folks. How's it going? My name is Neil. This is the Stinger channel. Now today, I get quite a lot of requests for videos of me doing stuff in match and how we affect different match outcomes. So I'm going to do a series of little videos of little things I do in the match to hopefully change the match outcome. Now today I'm going to be using a skin called Tato, and that's going to give me a big, really detailed match overview screen, which you'll see shortly. I'm pretty sure you can get most of the aspects of this off the base FM22 skin, but if you do want the same skin, download it down below. Alright, for this match we're going to use Preston at North End, and believe it or not, we're going to play Leon. Weird, right? But we are in a pre-season friendly, and I thought Leon are going to have a lot of the ball, and that's what I want to show you this little tip for. A further note, this is absolutely ideal for people who play on key highlights as well. I know a lot of people don't like watching in comprehensive or even extended, so for key highlights this is going to help you out a lot. It'll help you see what's going on in the match and where you can change. First up, I want to introduce you to the screen I use all the time, and there you can see it. So obviously this is not the original FM22 skin, but what I want you to concentrate on is the player stats. So you've got home and away stats here. So that's my team down there, and this is the away team, which is one I mostly watch. And what I like about it is, and this is the tip for today, is it gives you a general guideline on what the players are doing. And the key one today is passing. So you've got attempted, completed, key passes, and clear-cut chances created down here. So we're going to use this to factor the game in. And as time passes, you can see now that Shaqiri has started the game like a house on fire. So watching that, I now know that the ball's going towards Shaqiri and he's doing things with it. So it's now an opportunity for me, using those stats, to quell this and squash it. Before I go any further, I will add that key passes can come from corners as well. So if it's the main set piece taker, they're going to add to that key passes. So be aware of that. For this match, Shaqiri's not taking their corners. I've watched their corner. He's not taking it. So he is a threat from open play at the minute. So first steps, I'm going to go to my opposition instructions using that data that's just been given to us, and I'm going to put Shaqiri on his right foot because he's all left foot. He's cutting in obviously, and he's either going for the little through balls or he's going to be a threat at shooting. So I'm going to put him on his right foot first and foremost. It's a basic step to do. What I'll do now is I'll play another 10 minutes and see if that affects things. Initial thoughts are that it's helped. He has gone a little bit quieter and we're getting a bit more of the ball, but we need to be wary of it, and there's more things we can do. We'll just see this attack play out. Little ball over the top. Murphy's in, and unbelievably we've took the lead against Leon. No, we haven't. No, we haven't. Now, if you've got a really influential player early, just putting them on the weaker foot might not be enough. I'm tending to think we might have to do more. And there's an attack breaking now, and it looks like it might head towards Shaqiri. Let's have a look. There we go. So they're looking for him all the time. In on goalie goes, and Everson tips it over. So for me, it's not enough yet. We need to do more. Now there are, of course, options here. It's entirely up to you. You can change the role of the players that are nearby him. Maybe make them more defensive. Maybe you drag an attacking winger back so he's got a bit of backup there. I don't do that initially. It's a bit of a last resort. I want to keep my team shape, so I'll lean on team instructions and player instructions to sort it. And we were right. We're now 30 minutes gone, and you can see Shaqiri now has made 4 key passes and he's created 1 clear-cut chance. So we need to do more, because if we just leave it as it is, just let the key highlights play forward, he's going to do us some damage. So what else can we do? I really want to hone down on him and get him out of the game, basically. So let's go to Shaqiri, and when he gets the ball, we seem to be dropping off too far. So we're going to trigger the press on him. Trigger the press, always on Shaqiri. That's the first stage. I'm going to take it a step further, though. I'm going to go up my tactics. Now, Shaqiri's playing down there right, our left, so this side of the pitch. So I've got quite a solid defender here in Hughes. No instructions at the minute. It's a very basic tactic I'm using just for the sake of this video. But what I'm going to add in, I want to man mark Shaqiri. So I'm going to try and take him out of the game. Now, when you go for this option, just remember that it will take a bit of the attacking threat away from that player. But if someone's influencing the game as much as Shaqiri is, using them stats, I need to do something about it sooner rather than later. Unbelievable, Jeff. We have took the lead, and do you know who it's came from? It's came from Hughes. There he is. So man marking someone doesn't mean they'll be out of the game completely. You can see he's left Shaqiri for dead. He plays a little ball into Maguire, who lays it back, and we take the lead against Leon. Half time, so far so good. There's the heat map, and there's the spoiler. We'll be using the heat map in the second one of these little videos. The full-time whistle goes. We get a 3-1 win, completely on the counter-attack, but it's all good. Shaqiri was taken off as well, so we managed to shut the threat down. They scored in the 89th minute from a corner. well happy. That's just one of the things I like to do, but watching the player stats there really helps, especially if you're watching the key highlights. I know I said this earlier, but when you're watching key highlights, the game can just pass you by and you can get into a bit of a losing streak and you're asking yourself why. It's all about details. Keep watching and you'll see it. You'll see it ticking over. You'll see who the influential players are, and then it's up to you whether you change the roles, you change your tactic. I like to keep my shape, so I go down the player instruction route, but it opens up some options for you, and it's just a little tip for you to make yourself aware of that stats option. A lot of you will probably already know that, but for anyone new to the game, it's really handy to know. And just remember, if you want that skin, it is down below in the description. I'm going to do a few more of these, just little things I do throughout the game. Match day, off match day, scouting, all that. We'll keep them short and snappy, just so you can have a little insight.